If you want to breathe with ease, watch this review.
Welcome to Amateur Decorating Like a Pro. I'm Catherine.
Using our fireplaces the way we do during the winter months can definitely lead to breathing very dry air. So when Levoit reached out to us to give their humidifier a try, I jumped at the opportunity, guys. We really needed a product like this. Now it has to arrive in good condition for me to be able to embrace the product, and I love that. The unit itself is very lightweight. You simply just turn the safety lock. You're basically unlocking it and lifting off the tank. That's the only time you're really going to use the handle to lift off the tank. Turn the tank upside down, and then you simply twist the water tank cap counterclockwise to remove it. So now I'm going to fill the tank. I like this little label, fill the tank at least halfway, and I'm just using water from the sink. Real easy, guys. And I love the fact that this is still a very light unit, and it's about 1.4 gallons. I received a remote control with a battery, 3 aroma pads, 1 is inside the unit, and 1 cleaning brush. I thought it was a great idea to place a slot in the base for storing the cleaning brush. The humidity sensor is on the cord on the back of the base. You want to keep it dry. Now I use the handle as my alignment guide for placing the tank back onto the base, and then lock the tank back in place. Well, I mentioned that there were 3 aroma pads. The third one is already inside of the aroma box, and with just a quick touch, it slides out. You add a couple of drops of your favorite essential oil. I love lavender, and slide it gently back in, and I was good to go. Now let's walk through our control panel. It is fairly easy. You have your timer, which I've already set for 12 hours. Below the timer is the ambient temperature, and then on the right hand side, that large number, well, that's my relative humidity percentage. Now those two, the percentage as well as the temperature, they operate together automatically to keep us comfortable. The humidity level in our space was determined by the sensor that's on the back of the unit. Now, once you gently just press this, it comes on right away. And I don't want to complicate this process, guys. You're just turning it on. And once you do that, you're basically going to determine what level of mist you want to come out of the unit. And it's pretty easy because all you're going to do is select right here, and now the mist begins to come out of the top. Now there isn't a specific level indicated at this point as to what mist level you want, but you can determine that, and there is a big difference. There's a 1 to a 5 level for the mist to come out. This is a 1, and I'm going to show you here in just a second what a 1 looks like compared to a 5. It's a very big difference because this is a 5, and yeah, you're talking almost like fog machine, but it really isn't, guys. It just looks like that because I'm close to the unit. And then we go back down again to a 1, and you can see it's a little bit of a finer mist, and that is your setting for you if you just wanted it to be mild, especially if you were in a smaller room. And right here you're in our living room, so you guys know how that is set up, and you know the size of our living room. So I prefer to have it between a 1 and a 3, but that's a 5 right there. You see how it's pouring out? I programmed it again, and then now going back to a 1, and of course it gets a little bit softer, but I really did want you guys to see that difference. Now if you want the mist to be a little warm, you see that little red symbol pops up there, and I do believe it goes up to about 104 degrees, that warm mist. So this isn't something that you want to put your face over. And the other thing is you can program it up to 12 hours to just operate for 12 hours. You can also cancel the timer function before the unit turns off. And the humidifier automatically switches off when it runs out of water. So once I had programmed the unit, Very easy, soft touch panel, guys. I like that aspect. And it was easy to just turn off the display and just chill. Just let the unit just run and do its thing. That was very gratifying. So I'm not intimidated by anything like this. I just like to just dive in and with easy instructions. So very easy to adjust to. The other thing is it is also good to place the unit in a place where it is good circulation. So I would suggest that you do honor the instructions 5 feet away from your heat source and take advantage of that nightlight capability because you do want it to run all night. That little light symbol on the front of the panel, see how the unit looks at night. That's very, very ambient lighting, so it's not going to be overpowering in your room. And you can also turn off the display at night so you don't have to look at another set of digital numbers in your room. And this is perfect. Loving the display. And the other thing I wanted to share with you was the remote control was just as easy to operate. The icons are there matching the panel display, so you don't have to try and figure out another method of programming. So that made it super, super easy for me. And I like the fact that I could control the direction of the nozzles, and this is not burning my hand in any way, form, or fashion, guys. So I do want to be clear about that. And you can just angle them if you're sitting on the floor doing yoga, if you're reading a book and you just want to take in a little bit of the mist while you're reading and enjoying it, a book, then this is perfect. So you can see a reasonable distance that I have placed it here on a table, and this is right underneath our stairs. And I really like that. The smaller diffusers, you know I love, but this gives me an opportunity to give those a break. So I'm not running around constantly refilling them with essential oils and or water. So I like that. This would be an ideal Christmas present. I'm going to put the link to the website in the information box of this video. So please take advantage of it. Look it over and see how it will fit into your home. If you've got fireplaces like us, this will certainly help out with having the moisture in your air. So take a look. Thanks a lot for watching my review. I hope you found it to be delightful and that you like the information. And remember to take care of yourselves this holiday season. Stay in prayer and stay creative. Merry Christmas.